Hello and welcome to Team Raven. I am Enoch Lindenhart, and this is the Stanley Parable. What was it again that I was promising next? That's
when Stanley
right.
came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I was going to take you all to the museum.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Hoping he might find an answer coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Here's the breeze.
Yeah, that just happened. By the way, that at the beginning happens quite every once in a while, where you'll end up in a different office than before. And here we go. Is that a... Yeah, that is a 720. Sorry, I was just looking at my webcam there for a moment.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Nope.
Although this passageway had the word Escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Violent, yes. I'll be crushed by two giant plates.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Yes, I am. And down we go, down the hole. Stanley, go down the hole. Yes. Those are the plates.
As
that's
the
not the
machine
plates.
whirred into motion, and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated, as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Ha ha! Yes. The Stanley Parable.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making
Stanley's
life
office.
the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Yep. Office number 1, number 2, number 3. Button sounds. Credits. The maintenance room, an early version of the maintenance room. The office. There's a bicycle there. Warzone. In early development, we designed an ending where Stanley would end up on a battlefield fighting aliens. the action game would become sentient and would wage war against the narrator. We realized shortly after starting to build it that it was far too jokey and on the nose for the tone of the game. Plus, some people interpreted it as making fun of people who like shooters, which is not our intention. Alien base. A bicycle. Hey, I never actually saw that part of the museum before. Are you a rock? After a second trailer, we asked people to email the narrator for questions. While we had initially planned to use these in further promotional material, we never found the perfect use for them. Here are a selection of those emails. Let's kind of wide it out a little bit. I can barely read that. What do we got over here? Employee number 427. Oh, different setups for the office. They're just taking a nice leisurely stroll around the office. What's this? Game design mock-up. This is the level that William, the level designer, sent Debbie, the writer, as a kind of audition piece. The strength of this level got William hired to design the full game. Though much of the environment has changed, the basic layout from the mock-up is still in the game. Quite fascinating. There's the elevator.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save those two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now. It'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time...
And that's the end of that video. If you liked what you see, hit the like button below, and don't forget to subscribe. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Peace.